Hello, wonderful viewers. Arceus Rules here. Now, I'm gonna make this a quick video for you all. As you can tell from the title and thumbnail of this video, I just finished watching SAO Alicization episode 19, and let me say, love is tough, guys. Love can be extremely hard, and boy, our boy Yu-Gi-Oh, man, feels so bad for him, and let's just get started with the review, and let me just explain what I'm talking about. So, just to let you all know, spoilers are ahead. So, if you have not seen this episode and want to come back, you're always welcome to. Anyway, so we get the episode to start off basically with Kirito and Alice still, I guess, on the ledge of the tower that they're still climbing. And one thing I want to say about that is that I'm really getting tired that a lot of episodes are still focusing on that. I know it's a huge tower and it should take a long time to climb up and everything, but I feel like I'm getting really tired of these episodes where they're just starting off and still on the tower, and they're not really getting anywhere. It feels like, just in my point of view of it. I haven't even seen the recap episode of SAO, and I really do want to, but I was just so bored with the beginning of it, still being on the tower, that I was just like, it's just a recap episode. Who cares? I'll wait till next week to review episode 19. So anyway, we get Kirito explaining to Alice that Selka is basically, this, really big part of Alice, and that she wants to know more about her sister, her family, everything like that. And basically, Kirito's just listening to Alice while she kind of, not really ranting, but just kind of getting her feelings out. Basically, she's explaining that, it looks like she doesn't want to be a puppet anymore. I don't want to feel like I'm taking this body from someone else and everything. I understand now that this is another Alice, and she deserves her life and stuff like that. So yeah, live, live, I'm live. Yeah, but yeah, sorry about that, guys. But basically, she is finally understanding from Kirito that she doesn't want to be this and she doesn't want someone controlling her anymore. That she utterly refused to not be a puppet, as it explained in quotes. Basically, she doesn't want anyone controlling her. That basically her eye kind of popped out, the system lore and the code and everything. And Kirito's like, stay calm, stay calm. Like, the more you think about this is going to blow your mind. A lot of things like that. It's just stay calm, okay? So she's like, I'll try, but she's like, I'm not going to give in. Like, if can you help me? Can you promise me, Kirito, that I can see Selka again, even in this form of an integrity knight? And he's like, yeah, I promise. Which I'm a little wondering how that's going to work out, because aren't they supposed to be climbing the top floor and kind of defeating the administrator and everything? Are they really just going to leave the tower? Or am I just an idiot and thinking something over my head, something like that? I don't know. But anyway, basically, we see that Alice's eye kind of just exploded, kind of, and we got left with a little cliffhanger there. Now on to Yu-Gi-Oh side of the story. Basically, we see how Yu-Gi-Oh and the administrator, or the Pontifex, I think I'm saying that right, and he's basically like, hey, like he's like, you want to be loved, Yujo. He's like, I was already loved by my mother and everything. And the administrator's like, no, you killed your father and your brothers and everything. And he realized he woke up from a dream and everything. And he's like, okay, that's so weird. Basically going sees the administrator sleeping in her bed, and basically, you know, he's like, oh, I have this little, like, the dagger left that could just stab her, basically. And dude, I know this is an anime or a TV show, however you want to call it, but come on, dude, just stab her. Like, why are you overthinking this? You're gonna be like, you could have just stabbed her and freaking saved the first part of the world, and then move on to the dark territory. Have more days to kind of stretch this out. You just win, kind of. But yeah, basically he gets manipulated, in which I want to kind of say, and this is probably my main point when I want to explain to this in my thumbnail and everything. She's manipulating Yujiro, saying, hey, that red hair girl doesn't love you. Like, she, like, you tried saving her. It looked like for yourself, basically. And that's why you got all pissed off and basically killed that guy, because he was violating her and everything. And she's turning it around, basically saying, hey, you didn't want that guy being on her because she's yours, basically, because it looks like she loves you and the only person that she loves you. And like, it looked like she was turning it around, making him feel like he's the person that's being wrong. He needs to know that he can't be jealous over all this. And then she went back, and Alice, like, when Alice and Kirito were young, basically showing that, Kirito and Alice were kind of flirting and everything. And this pissed Yujiro off. He's like, no one loves me. And man, like, saying how, went back to that scene, I remember in the light novel that basically there was like there was a part in the light novel where basically it, like, the administrator was basically telling Yujiro, hey, Alice got taken away. There's not really a lot of girls to be your wife in the village. Kind of just teasing him, saying, hey, you're not going to really have a wife in the future. And dang, that's really, really tough at times. Like, just from what I'm getting at this and everything. But also, what should I say? Like, I'm sorry, just trying to think. Basically, so the administrator, she's like, hey, I can love you as long as you can love me back. I'll give you everything that you can imagine, basically, and even more. So he's like, so she's manipulating him, saying like this remove core protection process and everything. So he does it, and dang, that last scene where he's like saying remove core protection, which, if you don't know what that meant, it's basically saying that he's giving himself up to her to be her puppet. Like, he's giving himself up, basically. And she, and that last scene where he's like crying and a tear going down onto Quinella or the administrator. Oh my gosh! And that ending song, dang, it almost got me. It almost got me, guys. And love can be tough, especially in animes, and this is why I love SAO. It conveys a lot of emotions to me. I can feel a lot of the character's pain, and yeah. Anyway, guys, that's basically what I wanted to say. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Make sure to give me a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe as well. Comment below your thoughts and comments, what you thought about this episode, and if you want me to do an episode 20 review next week and just kind of do more of the SAO stuff or just any other seasonal reviews. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you all for joining this review, and this is RCS Rules signing off, and I hope to see you all next time.